Rich people seem to have it all. They have all the money they could possibly ever need. They have beautiful homes, they vacation in some of the most beautiful places in the world, and they have hot girlfriends or wives. Sometimes these are probably just trophy wives, but on other occasions, it may be or may have been actual love. Not that it matters in this instance. We wanted to know who are the richest people with the hottest wives in the world. We went and did some investigating and made this video for you. We hope you like what you see. Here follows a list of the hottest wives of the richest people in the world. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Jade Foreign and Arnaud Lagardère. The first lady on the list is the strikingly exotic Belgian model Jade Foreign. Before she got married to Arnaud Lagardère, she landed a modeling contract at the age of 12, and her career went uphill after appearing in a Levi's poster on top of a 33-story building called Maru Plaza Tower in Belgium. Arnaud is the CEO of MMB, a multi-billion-dollar media company. One of his most lucrative projects was acquiring Warner Books, which was once owned by Time Warner Brothers in 2006. When they first met, Arnaud would publicly tell the media how much he adored her. The two got caught in a whirlwind of controversy when a personal interview of the two filmed getting too close during a photo shoot with Le Soir magazine ended up on YouTube. The French media believed it was a publicity stunt because they only knew each other for 6 months. Lucy Southworth and Larry Page. Larry Page is one of the co-founders of Google back in 2007 and is among the top 50 richest people in the world with an estimated net worth of $47 billion. He is married to Lucy Southworth, who is truly the definition of beauty and brains. Lucinda Southworth, the ravishing beauty with a brain who has stood rock solid beside her husband through all his professional and personal endeavors. The blonde beauty compliments Larry in every which way, and the almost decade-long marriage of the couple saw Lucinda, who possesses a graceful and elegant personality, accompanying Larry in many occasions and events. The couple, who epitomizes true love and affection, is blessed with 2 adorable children. By profession, Lucinda is a scientist and researcher who is presently pursuing her PhD in biomedical informatics at Stanford University after graduating from University of Pennsylvania and obtaining a master's degree in science from University of Oxford. Nikita Khan and Oracle founder Larry Ellison. When a guy has been married 4 times, you have to wonder. But when that guy is Oracle founder Larry Ellison and is worth an estimated $50 billion, you, like Nikita Khan, probably give him the benefit of the doubt. Khan is not only a trophy girlfriend, but she is also an actress that has starred alongside Bruce Willis in Catch 44. Along with Ellison, she is a big promoter of raising awareness related to ecology and has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for the California Wildlife Center. I like to imagine that when this couple has an argument, she throws, "Well, I'm guessing that doesn't happen at SAP" at him. I mean, there is really no comeback for that. When the driver is late to the airport and they pass a banner that says 4 out of 5 companies use SAP and she just looks up and makes a condescending grunt, that's gotta hurt. Sorry for straying, my imagination is pretty weird. Christie Hines and Jim Clark. The gorgeous Australian model Christie Hines is married to the founder of Netscape. In addition to her long legs walking the runway, she is an actress that landed a modeling gig posing in sexy clothing in Victoria's Secret catalogs. Despite the massive amount of wealth the two share, people are only human and arguments are bound to happen. Christie was caught in between an explosive argument in St. Bart's last spring with her husband and Ken Reeder, the owner of Comanche, who is one of the top wealthy sailors in the world. The reason for the fight is unknown, but it became so bad that Christie decided to leave the island without her husband. Last summer, they listed their $137 million mansion in Palm Beach for sale, built in the 1930s. The house has a total of 2 elevators, 6 bedrooms, and a living room that is 15 meters long. Salma Hayek and François-Henri Pinault. What a life! Salma Hayek is hot, one of Hollywood's greatest, and is also married to rich guy François-Henri Pinault. Hayek, a Mexican-born actress, has appeared in movies such as From Dusk Till Dawn, Lonely Hearts, and Dogma. Hayek is worth an estimated $85 million on her own, and her husband is worth a slightly higher $15 billion. They've been married since 2009 and also have a daughter. So what's the bank account situation here? Does Hayek just spend her own cash and Pinault treats her once in a while? Given they have a child together, do they get bogged down by everyday chores like the rest of us? It must be a chore to keep those checking accounts up to date. Salma honey, did you buy the diapers or do you want me to Amazon Prime them? Of course, silence means Pinault is supposed to prime the diapers. Any father learns that one quickly. Katya Zingarevich and Anton Zingarevich. Another top model that made the list is Katya Zingarevich. She was given a business card by a modeling agent in a cafe in Russia when she was a little girl. And although she was uninterested in pursuing a modeling career, her mother was the person that convinced her that it would be worthwhile. And it was. When she was single and ready to mingle in 2009, Katya dated Emil Mpenza, who was a soccer player at the time for Plymouth Argyle in England. The two had had a stormy relationship and it quickly ended that year. Right before she met her husband Anton in 2010, she became a Victoria's Secret angel and was clearly finding success in her career. Her husband, Anton Zingarevich, was an owner of the association football club called the Reading FC and had a net worth of close to $5 billion before he left the club. Despite being married to the billionaire, she is still with Ford models in New York and Paris. Julie Chen and Les Moonves. Les Moonves is the president and CEO of CBS. He's also the husband of Julie Chen. Chen you probably know as one of the hosts of CBS's The Talk, as well as host of Big Brother, another show on, you guessed it, CBS. If you've ever watched Big Brother, you know the liars, idiots, and just plain douchebags she has to interview once they're eliminated. You might be curious what keeps her coming back. My guess is she likes to see people at the bottom because getting eliminated from Big Brother is essentially hitting the gutter in my book. How many meetings does Moonves attend where people pitch shows and ask, well, who would host? With Moonves injecting, well, Julie could host. I bet this happens all the time with non-committal nodding all around the table. Then someone says, Julie can't do it, she's already got, and they mention some other commitment. Next meeting, that person is no longer at the table. It's good to be king, or at least CEO of CBS. Miss Ukraine Universe, Alexandria Nicolayenko, and Phil Rufin. If there was one wish a single 81-year-old man would ask for, it is likely that he would want a young and beautiful wife. Philip Rufin is a billion-dollar owner of casinos, oil production companies, real estate, and Greyhound racetracks in Las Vegas. He is worth $2.4 billion, and the lucky man is married to a model and actress from the Ukraine named Alexandria Nicolayenko. She is no simpleton. Alexandra studied law and participates in charitable projects to give back to her community. She not only has brains and good looks, although she is from Ukraine, she speaks English, Russian, and her native language. Alexandra also enjoyed being in pageants like the Miss Ukraine Universe and Miss Universe in 2004. Instead of kicking her feet up and retiring from her career, she is a chairman director of the Miss Ukraine Universe franchise. Susan Dell and Michael Dell. With that last name, it's no surprise that Susan Dell is married to Michael Dell. She's also a big-time athlete that has competed in Ironman triathlons. In her spare time, she also serves as chairwoman for FI, a fashion label. Susan and Michael have 4 children. My question is, what would happen if Michael came home and saw Max sitting on the marble kitchen counter? How would he react? Would he interrogate his family or just smash it right away? Would one of the children cop it to being theirs and then rat out the rest of the family, including Susan, for secretly using Mac laptops? That would be interesting. Allison Williams and Ricky Van Veen. If you watch the HBO hit show Girls, you might remember seeing Allison Williams as the character Marnie Michaels. Her father is the NBC News chief anchor Brian Douglas Williams, and her career has also seen her work as a voice actress for The Simpsons. Allison is married to one of the co-founders of the college humor website named Ricky Van Veen. To add to his resume, Ricky is a principal owner of Connected Ventures that developed Vimeo and is the CEO of a company called Notional that owns the television rights to the Food Network's show Chopped. One might think that with the help of her father in the entertainment business and a billionaire husband, she would kick her feet up and relax. To the contrary, she is currently funding medical research for a cure to end cancer. That concludes our list for today. Do you have any other wives you would like to add? Feel free to leave a comment. We hope to see you back for our next video. Until then, take care.